Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be cooking chicken chop suey. Yes, I'm aware that there's many ways and many methods of cooking this dish, so this is just one way of doing it. Okay, I am going to prepare my vegetables. So you can rinse them, then soak them in salt water and then rinse them again. Or you can just soak them in salt water and then rinse them. So whichever you want to do. So for me, I have them in salt water. I'm just removing the bad leaves and then I'm just going to soak them for a couple minutes in the salt water and then rinse them. I am finished removing my bad leaves, so now I'm going to leave them in the salt water to stay for a while before rinsing them. Now I'm separating the pak chow leaves so I can wash them properly and also soak them in salt water. Now I'm giving my cabbage, my pak chow, my kalaloo, all my vegetables one last rinse before cooking. Here are all my ingredients that I will be using for today. I have my natural seasonings and my powder seasonings. If you want to go all natural, sure, you can go ahead. If you just want to use powder seasoning, whatever you like, you can do. This is your dish. At the end of the day, you're the one eating it. My chicken has been rinsed with vinegar and a little bit of lemon. And then I had seasoned it and leave it to marinate. For my powdered seasonings, I had used jerk seasoning, spicy to the bone, hot wings because I love the heat and the flavor that these seasonings give my meat. I also used chicken spice and a little bit of all-purpose. For my oil, I'll be using virgin coconut oil. So you can use the oil of your choice. The part of the meat I'll be using today is chicken breast. I also debone it and also cut it really small so that it can cook quicker and also cook right through. If you want, you can use bigger portion of the meat. It's just that it's going to take a little longer to cook and you have to ensure that it's cooked properly before you add your vegetable. Now I'm just going to saute my natural seasonings. Today I'm not using much pepper in my meal, but if you want a spicier dish, feel free to use more pepper. For my garlic, I just crush and cut it in 3 pieces. But if you're a person and you don't like the chunk of garlic in your meal, you can dice it up finer and then it will cook out. Or you can use the powder garlic. So whatever you choose. Well, as I said before, there are many ways of cooking this famous and delicious dish. This is just one way of doing this. I am also using Grace mixed vegetables straight from the tin. If you want, you can prepare your own mixed veg, whether you want to take the corns from the cobs, dice your own carrots and so forth. But if you're going to do that, you'd have to boil it first before you add it to this dish. Because most of the food in this dish is being stir fried or sauteed. The only thing that has been cooked for quite some time was the chicken. Okay. Now I am combining everything together. I am also going to add the liquid from the seasoned chicken to the pot. This is the only liquid I'll be adding here, nothing more. Now I am adding my vegetables. I don't want my vegetables to be cooked right through. So after I add them, I'm just gonna slightly stir fry them for a little bit and then turn off the stove. I like to have a little crunch in the vegetables. That's the reason why I'm not gonna cook them right through. So I'm just gonna mix everything together so that it can have a little flavor, a little taste to it. But not gonna cook it for too long because I still want it to have a little crunch in it. Remember to taste as you go. At the moment, I'm adding a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of my Maggi all-purpose season up. I am not going to cover the pot because I don't want the vegetables to steam or become soft and saggy. So I'm just stir frying everything together. This is the finished product of my chicken chop suey. You can eat whatever you like with it. At the moment, I'm gonna cook some white rice to go with it. Chicken chop suey can be eaten by itself or with some macaroni or some steamed rice, some dumplings, yam, bananas, pumpkin, or even with bread. So you can eat this with whatever you want to eat it with.